Hello, I'm Oliver Chesher. I'm the founder and managing director of Galibier PR.
Hi, I'm Georgia Burns and I'm an account exec at Galibier PR.
I think the main misconception that exists, particularly among smaller businesses with regard to internships, is that you have to hire people with pre-existing skills and expertise in your sector, particularly because a lot of small businesses operate in specific and often very specialist sectors. Galibier, for example, is a small independent PR agency that operates in very high-risk advisory roles in sectors like finance and professional services and education. And I think for many years, the misconception I had was that I was only going to be able to hire people with years of skills and experience just from those sectors. What I've since found out from having a successful internship program with the right university is that actually an intern brings something different. They bring a certain energy, a certain perspective, and often a huge amount of potential straight from university. And of course, that sector-specific knowledge and expertise already pre-exists in the team here in the agency. So what the intern brings is something different. They contribute to a much richer and broader mix of people and their perspectives to make this team a much more diverse one. So Georgia, what was your main reason for pursuing the internship route rather than going straight into the jobs market when you graduated from Cambridge this year?
I think nowadays the job market is so competitive anyway that there's this pressure to lock something down straight out of uni and not actually take that time to shape your own interests and find what suits you. And it's really important, I think, especially when you're working in a small business, to meet the people and experience the company culture firsthand really. Because those are the people that you're working with every day, especially in something as collaborative as PR. So it's super important to have that experience firsthand, I think, because it's not a one-way street at the end of the day. It has to be a mutually beneficial for both me, an intern, and my employer.
Absolutely, I think that there's definitely an incentive, an imperative on both parties to impress one another. Obviously, you know, the intern treats the internship as a route into long-term employment, and we have to do the same. What we don't want is to invest the time in somebody joining and then leave after 3 months, and then we have to go back into the hiring process again. So we create our internship very much as a route to a long-term future. And certainly that's been very successful in Georgia's case, as it has been with most of the interns we've hired. These are paid roles from day one, they're structured, and it's very much incumbent on us to make them as attractive and engaging as possible. And that really is the two-way investment. I think another barrier that exists, particularly in small businesses, is this aversion to risk. Internships, of course, must be fully paid positions because we don't want the concept of an internship to be associated with perpetuating inequality and unfairness. And the great thing about a funded internship program is that it takes away that financial risk. So employers can take someone on with that risk taken care of. The other thing that an internship is great for is it's a program in which there is a framework to really invest in building a future in terms of a pipeline of talent. It gives great opportunities to young people with a lot of enthusiasm and skill and potential to find the right fit for them. And it also creates an opportunity for us as employers to access those people and their talent.
Oh, look at it!